At what age did you start playing football?
Um, I started playing football when I was about 5 years old. Um, my mum, actually, I was driving, I'll never forget, I was driving in her car and and I pointed to some boys playing on the park and I said, "Oh, mum, what are they playing?" And she said, "Oh, it's football." And I said, "Okay, I'd really like to go over and play with them if that's all right." And she said, "Yeah, yeah, of course." So she took me up there on a Saturday morning to the football club, and it was a club called Pitstone in Ivinghoe, where I used to live near Bedfordshire, and that's where I started my love for football, really.
Have you always played midfield?
No, when I was young, I used to play up front, and thought I was a bit of a striker and scored lots of goals when I was young. But as time's gone on, I've you know, I think I lost my knack of scoring at the age of probably about 15, and yeah, and obviously now playing midfield. So yeah.
What is the biggest crowd you've played in front of?
I think the biggest crowd was probably in the FA Cup a few years ago this is when I was playing for a different team. It wasn't with Dereham, unfortunately. But we played Leamington away in the FA Cup, and I think there was about 3,500 people there for that. It was a big one. But for Dereham, probably be the Senior Cup final. I think there was about 950 to 1,000, something like that.
Which player did you look at when you were younger?
Probably my favourite, like every kid, probably my favourite player when I first got into football was probably David Beckham. I loved David Beckham when I was young. And then as I got a little bit older and I started to appreciate the game a little bit more, I probably would say Zidane.
Before a match, do you have any superstitions?
Sorry?
Do you have any superstitions before a match?
Yeah, I do actually. Yeah, I always put my left. I put my left on first and my right. So I'll put my left sock on, then my right one. I'll put my left shin pad on, then the right one, and so on and so forth until I'm ready to go out for a warm up. And I do exactly the same thing when I'm playing.
What is your proudest achievement in football?
Proudest achievement in football, probably winning the Senior Cup 3 times, which hopefully will be 4 soon. Winning the Regions League as well, which was the old Furlough Lund League. And yeah, I'd probably say winning the Senior Cup actually. Maybe the first time was very good because we were the underdogs all the way through, so that was good.
Get nervous before a match?
Yeah, I do the big ones. The big ones I do. I think that's natural, but you learn to put the nerves aside. Actually, the older you get, I used to get really nervous when I was young. When I was 16, 17, 18, I'd get really nervous, and sometimes that would affect the way I played. But you learn to push that aside when you get a little bit older. But you might find that you're never nervous. You don't know. Everyone's different.
Who's the funniest in the team?
Funniest? I think Robbie Linford's quite funny. Probably say Robbie. He comes out with some brilliant jokes. Yeah, Robbie Linford.
Who's the best at playing FIFA?
Probably Reece Logan. He's always on the PlayStation or the Xbox, one of the two. I can't keep up with all of that, I'm afraid.
And what advice would you give to a youth player?
To just enjoy it. When football starts becoming unenjoyable, it's not much fun. You need to enjoy it. Every moment you get, from your age all the way through through into the adult, and it can be quite serious at times, but you've got to try and keep that enjoyment factor there.
That's it.
That's it. Thank you very much. Cheers.